Hi guys, it's me, Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA, and I'm doing a wine tasting event today at a local grocery store, and the name of the product is the Cabernet Sauvignon from Constantino Winery. It's 14.5% alcohol. And let me look here. I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 2014 Cabernet Sauvignon. This unique fusion of flavors can only be reflected through premium vineyard sourcing and sophisticated winemaking. It's in Hopland, California. And this is a 750 milliliter, and today it rings up here at this store at $12.98 a bottle. But one of the things I want to tell you about wines, and I've done wine tastings for a long time, about 4 or 5 years now, and the price of the wine is really misleading because you can find some really good wines that are very inexpensive. This one would be, in my opinion, in the moderate category. Certainly not expensive. $13 for a 750. The catch here is this particular wine, or this Cabernet, has 14.5% alcohol, and usually only the very expensive wines reach that level of alcohol content, particularly on a Cabernet. And so anyway, that's the story of it's called the Cabernet Sauvignon, and it says Lodi underneath, and Constantino Winery. It's from Hopland, California, so check it out if you're into wines. I love red wines, and I have to dispose of all leftover product. Do you understand what I'm saying? So anyway, here we are in the wine department. I've shown you this 100 times. There's the assistant beverage manager named Danette Newman. Nice lady. Get along with all these people great. This is the health food department over here. Notice there's 2 people in this aisle. I'm not surprising. And here is the beer selection. And for all you people, particularly you Ireland people, I know y'all might pull a cork occasionally. And this particular beer right here, this is made by a monastery, and it's called Save the World, and these are US dollars, of course, and those are big bottles. I think those are like 1 pint bottles, which is it says 1 pint 9.4 fluid ounces, or 750 milliliter. So it's a 750 milliliter, alcohol 10%. This one's 10%, 9%, and this one's 8.3%. And that's a pretty good beer. And then we have one here, looks like a good old German beer, Franzhahner something. And that one's $2.87. And I believe that is I don't know what that is. But anyway, I'm just giving you an idea of the prices of beers in the U.S. Here's a good old Mexican beer called Negra Modelo, which means basically black model. And there's Corona Extra. I've done that one. That's a Mexican beer. I'm in the Mexican beer set. And then we got Dos Equis, which is pretty good beer. And then you get into some of the exotic beers. You know, there's one here that tastes like root beer. And here's one that's really pretty good. I've demoed this one before. It's called Not Your Father's Root Beer, and it tastes just like root beer. It does. In fact, people use it to make ice cream floats. And then here's one right here for all you bohemians. This is made in Shiner, Texas. A Bohemian brewery. Well, it's not owned by the Spetzel family. Used to own it. The Spetzel family in Shiner, Texas, USA. And they owned it for years, and they've sold it out now to somebody. But anyway, I've been in that brewery, and you go in the tasting room. It used to be unlimited. You know, you could just sit there and get plastered, and we did. Anyway, they've got several products. They used to just have Shiner Block. Now they've got all kinds of stuff.
She's kind of private when it comes to that. She doesn't like talking about her weight and stuff. So.
There's all kinds of beers along here. And this is the one that's probably the most popular with all the ladies. This ultralight, Michelob Ultralight, because it's like, I want to say, it's 2.8 or 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. And all the Weight Watchers drink that stuff. You know, you're not going to lose weight drinking beer. And then, of course, this is a popular beer, Bud Light. Budweiser's the biggie, one of the biggies. You got, in the USA, you've got Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors, and they pretty much dominate the market. Anyway, people are shopping here, believe it or not. So anyway, that's it. That's Rusty 78609. Here's one here called Real Ale, $7.97. I've got to do that one in 2 weeks. So anyway, this is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA. Just checking in while I'm doing my wine tasting event. This is a big old grocery store in Central Texas, and I love coming here because it's a good place to do wine tasting. I sit in my little chair for 3 hours and actually get paid for it. How about that? So anyway, enjoy. Thumbs up to you guys. Carpe diem. And bye-bye.